Hello and welcome to another video from the only channel that you need to not only survive the current apocalypse but actually enjoy it. And today's video is going to be about the Bible, a collection of 66 books all telling one unified story. Now, a lot of people think that the Bible is a rule book for how to achieve some kind of heavenly reward, but if you've read the Bible from start to finish, then you've probably figured out for yourself that that is not the case at all. In fact, every time I make a video, I try to remind people that the general theme of the Bible is the war between God's kingdom and Satan's empire. Now, while Jesus was here on the earth, he said quite plainly that God's kingdom is within us, and yet when asked how should we pray, he said, pray for God's kingdom to come. God's kingdom is the kingdom that I'm talking about. Because when Jesus was alive on earth, he was living under the rulership of Satan. And in fact, one of the first things that Jesus did before beginning his ministry was to go out into the desert and fast for 40 days, at which time he was tempted by Satan himself. And one of the temptations that he was offered was to be a king of Satan's empire while he was alive on the earth. In thousands of years, many people have been offered the opportunity to rule over Satan's empire, and to this day, every one of them has said yes, with one exception. God's chosen king, Jesus Christ, refused. Now, I write scripts all the time. And before I turn them into video, I send them off to a very small group of people. You know, you're familiar with Toledo, and you may be starting to get familiar with bmxion. And bmxion put together a video where he kind of put together a bunch of the parts out of my old videos where I talked about this war between God's kingdom and Satan's empire. And he had about a 20-minute video. And he asked me if I would be willing to produce some little clips from scripts that I had sent him to add to that 20-minute video, and I agreed. At the time, I wasn't really able to do anything else because I was very sick and was just basically spending all my time in bed, which right now is what I'm still doing. I go from the bed to this chair and back to the bed, and then until I get to feeling better, that's going to be my regular way of life. But every now and then I would get out there and I would shoot a little video clip from one of the scripts that he had sent me. And so now his 20-minute video, I think, is a 40-minute video. And after seeing it all put together, it looks to me like the vast majority of it is brand new material. So in effect, there is a brand new sustenance and covering video about the subject that I just talked about on our new channel, bmxion. And I'm going to go ahead and put links to the new channel, links specifically to the new video, so that you can go there right now and listen to that. This is, right now, it's Thursday. I really don't think I'm going to be able to do the podcast because I'm just still too sick and I don't see myself getting better. If that changes, then we'll have the podcast too, or the live stream too. But currently the plan is to just cancel it once again because I really do feel bad and don't expect to feel better. But I am going back and forth to the doctor, and hopefully I'll get through this pretty soon. Until then, you've got a brand new video to watch on the brand new channel. I hope you will go there because it's bmxion's really good at editing video. I'm thinking about just uploading everything to him and letting him put it all together. It's not like, you know, that whether he edits it or I edit it, it's going to make it any better or worse. In fact, if all he has to do is worry about editing, he may not do a much better job than me. But for right now, stop what you're doing, go over to the link that's posted below this video and take a look at it. I think you'll like it. If you've been looking for a new sustenance and covering video, then that's exactly what you're going to get. As always, love y'all, and if you don't want to survive, don't listen to us.